Who likes Philip K. Dick? Everybody likes Philip K. Dick. So I want to recommend this short story collection I found. It is 35 short stories from PKD, and it's only $1 on Kindle. But there's lots of ways to listen to his stuff. There's a lot of free things on LibriVox, so you can listen to audiobook versions read by people who simply love his work. And there's also free PDFs floating around as well. I think short stories are such a great way to get into somebody's work, especially when you have such a huge collection of books like Philip K. Dick did. If you're really into stimulants, you produce a lot of material. Freud is another good example of that. But I want to talk about this one today because he just had a story about AI and an intergalactic war that was so forward thinking. This was way before anyone was talking about AI when he wrote this story. And humans are encircled by this ancient crumbling empire that is still much stronger than us, a galactic empire. And we have this computer who says if we can win when we fight them. And humans get too reliant on the computer. And when a man from the past gets accidentally transported now, and the computer can no longer figure out what that X factor of this person from the past might do, all of a sudden the computer can't figure things out anymore, and the whole human race feels like it can't act. And it is a really great look at one of the dangers coming up with AI is that we might rely on it to the point that we enfeeble our own brains. And I know this is exactly what they said about the invention of writing leading to the deterioration of memory, and the invention of pocket calculators leading to the deterioration of mental arithmetic. But there's something to that. The loss of orality is a really big loss, and it leads to humans now getting too often lost in the weeds because we have to read all the secondary material when really what we keep in our heads is usually enough. And so the idea that the AIs will become the ones who do the actors and we are more and more passive is something to consider. And this is only in the second story out of these 35. So, of course, he is one of the great genius thinkers, and I think short stories are such a great way to get this rapid fire. Did you think about this? Did you think about this? Did you think about this? So I would recommend any short stories from Philip K. Dick. And if you have any other favorite writers of short stories, especially in sci-fi, I would love to hear them.